Oh, wrong button, lol. Actually not bad. Fucking light attack did most damage. Are you shitting me, dude? So shit. This is a new house from Clockwork City. I'm on the PTS. Hey, Wicked Mix. Yeah, Wicked. I think I have that on my build, actually. At the moment, I'm double infused. But usually I have shock. I have an infused stuff with a shock enchant front bar and the Nernhoned stuff on the back bar, usually with a weapon damage enchant. This sustain here is fine, like in a raid it's actually not bad. It's just my light attacks are the highest. You know a class sucks when your highest damage ability is fucking light attack, dude. But then obviously my rotation is not perfect. It's actually not bad deeps. So this is... Why does the Frost Force pulse the most damage? How is it even possible? Oh, it had most crits. Okay. I was like, what? 4.5k from that shit. Then we have Burning 2k. Chill 200. Wow. Not a lot. Concussion 500. Burning spell with 60%. Wait, how much is that shit? 525 times 0.6 is 315. Basically gives me the same amount of damage like Julianos. However, I actually wonder... Let's try this again. I'm not sure if the asylum stuff is any good. Yeah, it's combat metrics to analyze the damage and all that stuff. Templar probably can get good deeps actually, especially with the asylum stuff. People just didn't try yet. I'm just not gonna use puncturing sweeps, I'm just gonna use force pulls. Okay. I mean, obviously I would need more health in a raid. Well, actually it doesn't even fucking matter. Let's try again. Now if you have yellow infallible, then use the yellow one. Yeah, but you will have more crit on the infallibles. Like, it's more or less the same. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see. I should probably... This is way better to sustain. Blue Dragon, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. %55% spell weave. I don't understand, like, burning spell. If it says with flame damage ability, you have a 15% chance apply the burning status effect to the enemy and increase your spell damage. Why is it only 1.2k then? Really shitty. They're not the good. Vampire's Bane, Vampire's Bane. My rotation is also shit. I have to track stuff, otherwise I'm gonna... There's a lot of different... I mean, I could use this on the front bar. Just slot this on the back bar. Maybe. Didn't work, probably the wrong window. Maybe debuffs. Okay, there it is. When you divide by uptime, how come you don't add the... Well, you know, like... Julianos has the same thing, right? Well, almost. It has a crit bonus more. Julianos gives you free... Like, the 5-piece bonus of Julianos is 300 spell damage. The 5-piece of Burning Spellweave is... also about 300. Yeah, Pro R. Yeah. I want to just... Like, now I didn't have the asylum stuff. But without the asylum stuff... You only get... 1.2k. With the asylum stuff, you're at 2.2k. It's basically pointless. Let's equip Julianos. I think I need to... I don't know where the fuck the boots went, dude. Some troll snitched my boots. But yeah, the asylum stuff actually could be good. Because... Vampire's Bane is a pretty long dot. So you have a lot of time to actually... use force pulls, which is obviously also sad. Fuck, did I? No, I didn't. Because there is not really a point using puncturing sweeps. Still buggy, like... We used to have puncturing sweeps and Jesus beam, but now, like, those abilities are shit. You don't even need to slot them, which is kinda sad. But because of that, probably asylum stuff could actually be the best thing. Just one problem. Having asylum stuff or getting asylum stuff is not that easy. Okay, let's just put all of that shit. That's the problem. But I guess even the imperfect version might be better than using puncturing sweeps. Where is it here? My favorite damage dealer? I probably would say Stem DK or Stem Sork. I usually, in raids, most of the times I play Stem DK because it's my main. Sometimes also play Stem Sork or Magicka Templar. I really suck at anything else. Yeah, well, the force pulse is actually, well, yeah, if you compare it to like funnel, yes, it's more expensive, but when you compare it to like puncturing sweeps, it's cheaper, but obviously you spam force pulse more. So in the end, it might be, yeah, more expensive. Okay. You know, 5 pieces. I like Julianos more because you get a little bit better spell crit. You see, we are very low. Really fucking annoying. Oh, let me swap this. Actually, let's just try like this. Now, let me get the asylum. Nah, we haven't had a Magicka DK in a long time. They're still decent, but stamina does more deep, so our Magicka DK swapped to stamina DK. And in the new trial at the moment, most people go back to Magicka. Because it's easier to survive, and I don't know. Stamina in the new trial is a pain in the ass at the moment. You have to run around so much, like you never get to hit the target. But it's mostly because we are not used to the... There is no good tactics yet. Otherwise it wouldn't probably be a problem, I guess. Okay, what are we doing? Yep. Dude, my ability didn't go off. What the fuck? Yeah, burning is a lot higher. But it's really... It's fun even though that shit can't crit, it's the third highest damage ability. You can run Julianos or Necro, dude. Or both. Hey Mashi, how you doing? So we have this 2.1k. Funny that this is almost always the same DPS. Elambris 9.8. Where's the other proc? Only 700? Game hates me, dude. Okay, wait. F. Oh my god, I have a fucking health enchantment on that shit. Shitting me. And stamina here. Holy fuck, dude. Okay. I guess let's try that again. A bull kiss. Marsha, you're a pussy. Just level up a second character. Really? What's your take on the new Maelstrom changes? Well, it depends. The Maelstrom two-hander, still good for PvP. Bow for PvE, staves for PvE. Yep. But you will not need them for PvP. At least the stuff. Basically, when you look at sets, you always want to make sure to have the weapons gold, because you gain a lot of spell damage from purple when you jump to gold. Sets, you can leave it purple, like it doesn't matter. Not that huge of a difference. Okay, let's try again. This wasn't too bad. I just didn't realize I had a stamina and a health glyph on my helmet, I guess. Yeah, in the new trial, it's just a problem that the bosses move around so much and you need to hit them at some point, so you need some build that you can, like, the dots you reapply shouldn't cost too much. Shit, I fucked up. Dude, the ping on this fucking PTS. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good deeps. The rotation is piss easy. You have a lot of vulnerability and off balance uptime. So now how much did the Lambris do? 1.1k, 850, that's almost 2k. That's a lot. Burning Light, 1k. Actually not bad for that they only use a spear. So blockade of storms, then light attack. Look how shit my class abilities are. It's so annoying. Like, why does Zenimax fuck Templar so hard? I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Purifying light. I mean... Then you have charged weapon. That's a lot. 2.56. Vampane is 2.4 and 600. It's like 3k deep from that shit. Blazing Spear. How does Blazing Spear only do 2k, dude? Dealing 4 damage in the area and initial 11 1.2k. Why is this so weak? Why is the damage the pulse of this so weak? Don't get it. Shouldn't that be higher? $36k is not that bad. But yeah, my health is so fucking low, obviously. How do I get so much Magicka though? Maybe bug. Oh, it has another. Yeah, good point. Good point. So wait, this is 2k here and 1k here, so 3k. Oh, that's the direct impact thingy, huh? Okay, okay. I think it's because it's a 3 million dummy. If I would try in a 6 million dummy, class abilities would go higher. At least I hope so. It's like, okay, welcome to the Magicka Templar build. First thing first, remove all your Templar abilities, because you're not gonna use any of those. I will try Jesus Beam afterwards, but I don't think... I mean, we are using the asylum stuff, so we want to get more force pulse weaves in. Nothing happened to them. They just changed the enchantments to set bonus. And you don't get any spell or weapon damage anymore from that stuff. Nah, bulletproof. It's just Rubble, dude, that doesn't have a clue what he's doing. They said they're looking into it, but they fixed it for Nightblades. But they didn't fix it for Templars. All the multiplicative or additive stuff. I don't know why. Okay, now I have one more ability to keep up. Let's see how that goes. No, it's 0 difference. Okay. That sustain got fucked a lot faster actually. Oh no, it was a lot low. Ah, 35k. Oh my fucking god, dude. Wrong morph. Wrong morph. Nah, Strubble Wader, not yet. But the problem is, we kinda need Elambris, it's really fucking strong. I was like, why doesn't my Retribution do any damage? Because it chose the wrong morph. They even increased the cost of that shit, yeah. Yeah, I don't think dual wield is viable. You have seen, like, light attacks are our highest damage pool. So it's like, yeah, shit. There we go. Maybe now it does damage. Purifying Light. Purifying Light. MCKS, thanks dude. That's 1.5k DPS plus. Yeah, I know, it gives you the health. The Lambris gives me 2k DPS. But yeah, it's just to test, I mean, nothing is maced into stone here. I'm already happy that I reach 36k. Sirsamus with the sub, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's just a pity that we can't use sweeps and Jesus beam. Well, in the new trial, it's actually not even, yeah, not that bad. Not use sweeps, because that means you can go ranged. It actually is also very important. I could try use Master Architect maybe. Jesus Beam. It heals the enemy, dude. Deals so low damage. There's some notable. Yes, Trouble Wader. We can try later. Because somebody needs to rest you, Mashi. And I'm not gonna rest people on a shitty non-Templar. It takes like 2 years. Plus, I don't have a Magicka Nightblade ready. Yeah. Dude, in Homestead, Jesus Beam procced for like 70-80k. Then Morrowind came, 45k, and Robbie is like, no, we didn't change anything. It's like, yeah, sure, dude, sure. Dude, I can't play Zork, it's shit. It's not even bad, man. You have, like, you have a 12-second dot that deals a shit ton of damage, and you have those two things and Purifying Light. Don't think Zork is that good. With bosses porting around and the pets are running behind them like fucking idiots all the time. Okay, have the right morph now, you know? Ah, I was like, why is it so cheap? Yeah, I'm gonna play Stem Knightblade next raid, and Blockmore will play Magicka Templar. Oh, come on, it didn't go off. Fucking hate it when that happens. Why do the fucking abilities never go off, dude? It's fucking annoying. But you see, like, I add this to the rotation and I lose DPS. It sucks, that's what I'm trying to say. Purifying light. Did the debuff? Okay, maybe not. I have Bug Eater, but this is PTS, so... I fucking wrote it wrong. I wrote it wrong. No, it's red. Usually Stem DK has higher DPS, however, in the new trial that's not necessarily the case. It really depends what you're looking for. It's really hard to say what will be top in the new trial. Not certain at all. What else can I place here to boost my deeps? Just Mage's Guild ability? I mean, not that I'm gonna use it, but... What's action duration reminder? You mean this here? No, I didn't try. It's the second cast time. I can give it a go, I mean, why not? Let's... How much Magicka? Okay. Well, its render is fine. I don't know. Let me check. Well, you can see shit. That's why you always die, Marshy, because you look at the bottom of your fucking screen. My buff is in the middle of the screen. Now we know. Okay, I will try to keep purifying light more up, if I manage to do that. And it didn't go off. GG game. Oh shit, why did I... It's not bad deeps, it's actually pretty fucking good. Almost 38k. I just don't know how to fit purifying light into the rotation. Spell sim is useful. Just okay, wait, this has 2.4 and down there we have another. I'm really surprised it only hits for that, like it hits that low. 6k. But the asylum stuff is definitely a must-have, otherwise you're fucked. I wonder if we, let's see, if we lose a lot of DPS when we are using the imperfect stuff. Because nobody will ever, not a lot will have the perfect version. Flame enchant, so I need a shock enchant. Yeah, I mean that's the reason why I didn't use asylum weapons in my builds, because there's not a lot of people gonna have those. Maybe the imperfect one's also not that bad. I mean you need 3 force pulses instead of 2. Pretty huge gap actually. Nah, nobody did that yet. The hard mode. Yeah, the +2 is good. I mean, for some builds, the +2 is not even worth running. Because you don't have time to do 2 force pulses. And for example, on a Nightblade, yes, you will get more DPS, but you will also have more sustain issues compared to when you use funnel health. So it's a good trade-off. And for Zorks, you have really problem with sustain, but yeah, maybe you can get 2 force pulses in all the time. I don't think the stuff is overpowered. It was overpowered when it applied it at the 100% rate, yeah. That was fucking broken. Okay, let's see. Fucking hate it when the ability doesn't go off. Because it's so like the lag here on this. Fuck, wrong button. Okay, now... Okay, in the old parts we had 2.3k burning. Now 1.3k only. Oh. It's a lot lower. I mean, it's not a lot lower, but I mean, I had 3k more deeps before. I'm not sure if it was just animation cancel. Let's just try again. When she throws the jar? Yeah, maybe. Monster set, one piece. I would use Dummy House. You get the magic and the stamina bonus. Pretty good. Pina is also not bad. I mean, if you want stronger heals, go for it. In the end, you need, as long as you can sustain, you're good, right? Yeah, if you can't sustain, then I would go with a Magicka recovery piece. Otherwise, you're wrecked. Tech and Chunk, thank you for the host, dude. How you doing? Okay. Have everything here? At least our sustain is good, you know? At least one good thing. I just wish... I need to use this here, otherwise I'm fucked up. Oh, I wanna see something, wait. Purifying Light 3k. 2.6. 2.6. Maybe it's worth it, let's see. Okay. Fuck, I forgot to. It's a good start. Lol. Shit, did I forget to use ulti? I fucked up in the end there. Yeah, now we had more burning. No, I guess it's not too bad. Like, we actually can use this. But the rotation is just a pain. Because we use so much force pulls, we actually could use this stuff. Yeah, now this does less damage. I'm not sure if I should run this on the front or on the back bar. The problem I have is this is 12 seconds, 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. So yeah. This is also 12 seconds. Oh, wait. Let's try with Nerian just to see. Is it heavy and light? A heavy and medium, yep. Uh-huh. Magical recovery, now this health would actually be fine. I don't think it will do enough damage though. And it's proccing from direct damage, right? Yeah, direct damage. Gonna be enough? Fuck. I mean, with witch modders the sustain is fine, that's why most people use Valkin. Because you get better sustain from that. Not sustain, more health, so you can use Witch Mother, so your recovery is actually pretty decent. Which is needed, otherwise you're screwed. Didn't I just reapply that? It actually did good damage. Now I had higher purifying light. Hey Doom. Bow ganking? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hey Rizzy. The Lich Crystal actually did pretty. I didn't think it would do that much. Because we use a lot of force pulls. Yeah, so the imperfect version is definitely viable, at least on this setup. We also could try. Do I have Valkin somewhere? Well, of course. Monster helmet. The tests, not bad actually. Vampain, well, I reapply it on cooldown, so every 12 seconds. However, I'm also thinking, because the direct damage hits for 11k, I could use this every time I weapon swap. Like before I weapon swap, I shoot it, even if it's not, but then it kinda, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Fuck, it's already 6. Let's keep Elambris for now, but it's definitely... Nerianf is actually... Nah, whatever. Let's try Valkin first. I want to see if it has same deeps. Because Nerianf is also bigger AoE damage, I think. So if it has the same as Valkin, then Nerianf might actually be better. Now just don't forget... Oh, I'm so retarded. Oh, fuck. What was that? Heavy. Yeah, you can also go with 2 5-piece sets. It's also an option. I'm just not there yet. I will try Scafing. With force pulse, it might have a good uptime. The prison passive. I don't know, I never look at that stuff. I mean, Purifying Light also procs it. We use it also every 8 seconds, so I guess we're fine. Yeah, Vulcan is really strong in PvP. I was surprised it didn't get nerfed. On a Magicka DK, dude, that shit hit so hard. And he procs on cooldown. Okay, same thing. I still have. Okay, shock, flame, blah blah blah. Not everything the same. No, the Dragon Star. Vana told me the Dragon Star is still better. The thing with healers is you don't really need the sustain. You already have enough sustain. That's the problem. Okay. Dude, the lag, man, the lag. Give me a sec. Diplonicus, thank you for the host, dude. How you doing? F. Julianos, Moon Dancer. The Imperfect stuff and Vulcan. 1.8k from Vulcan. Holy fuck, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Just as much as Elambris actually, that's a lot. How does he proc so much? Maybe I was lucky. Do we have access to Scafing? Overwhelming Search. That shit. Wait, any jewelry box? Do I have the box? Oh, come on, bro. My ulti full? No. It's a magic enchant, that's good. I really have trouble sometimes because I play so much stamina. I always place weapon damage enchantments on everything and I'm like shit. Good, good. Try the same thing again. Scathing with Julianos? Yeah, definitely. Can also use Necro with Julianos if you want to use a pet. Okay, let's give it a little bit more time to get my potion. How do I have more sustain issues than before? Like, I don't get it. Okay, walking still pretty strong. Walking hits. Oh, is Force Pulse proccing walking? Good question. Fury Light. Fucking light attack is highest deeps. Just kill myself already, Jesus. I have a lot of shit crits though. I have 50% spell crit. 45, 44, 34, 45. This game hates me, dude. But this is definitely viable. Let me try Philambris again. He probably also vulnerability. 94% off balance. No, let's try Scathing actually. Just to see. Oops. I'm on the PTS, guys, by the way. I'm not on a live server. On your pet bill, if you're on 2, what should I swap out? Well, it's hard to say. You don't necessarily need any other thing, but you can run the shock clench just to get another dot damage over time effect. You could run mines. Mines hit really hard. They're very expensive though. If you know how to use the mines correctly, you can actually make it work. Like one of my guild is, there is a There's a passive. Fuck, what's it called, like? When you drink a potion, the cost of your next ability is reduced by 80%. So what he does is, he drinks the potion and then uses the mines, and they barely cost anything. But they deal a shit ton of damage. That's what you do if you have one free slot. One of the options. Okay, now I'm 7 light, but whatever. It's spell symmetry, yeah. I'm just using it to get 2% more on Magicka. Don't know what else to slot there. You mean the what's the name? The new set that buffs class skills. In PvP, it's probably pretty good because it buffs, like on a Magicka Dragon Knight, probably really strong. Your leap and all your abilities probably really fucking OP actually. On a Templar, I'm not so sure. Might be. I'm on the PTS. This is, I just like, it's for free on the PTS. I don't have a bill. I don't have a house on the live server. Yeah, 14k health. We would have to change that later. But we are just here to test. Now I'm running 7 light. We lost a lot of resources, but I could obviously swap that if I craft a heavy and a medium. But I just want to see if I get similar DPS. Because if not, then the setup is shit anyway. Sometimes it feels so laggy. But then it's gone after a second later again. Oh bro, what are you doing? Fucking wrong button. Again. Mother of God. Have to try again. Spell sim. It's actually pretty fast, I didn't think. But it only gives me 3k Magicka, I'm not bad. Scathing uptime, 53%. Yeah, that's shit. But let's try again. Which one? The set that buffs abilities doesn't buff heals. That's weird. Well, it's Zenimax. Air gun. I might, maybe Burning Spell Weave could actually be good. If you get the higher burning proc uptime, because that shit deals so much damage. Why it's so good on Magicka Dragon Knight, it's fucking insane. No, but I get more or less, well, obviously I would have to invest a lot into health. So yeah, the other setup is definitely better, most likely. Bigwood dog with the 10 months resub. Thank you, dude. Tier 2. Holy shit. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the lost Magicka Templar hub. With no Templar skills. We actually have 3, it's not too bad. Obviously could be better, not lying. %67. Not bad, but we still have more deeps with the other setup. I mean, Valkyne is just... Whoa. Shuri Lembris would be good, but then it gives us too low health. Dude! Oh, I had a medium helmet. Let me try Jesus Beam. I don't think it's worth though. So expensive. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yes, Trouble Wader. Basically, on most builds, if you run Witch Mother's Potent Brew this year, you can actually sustain a light attack rotation. So that's why you can use Force Pulse and Crystal Frag again. And when your healers are good, they use a lot of those bubbles or tanks, which will give you Magicka back. Or spears, doesn't really matter. So you can actually sustain Force Pulse and Crystal Frag again. If you want to keep using the heavy attack rotation, go for it. I just think it's fucking boring. I hate heavy attacks. Hey Luis, yeah, that's pretty good. If you have 25k with 520, 530 CP, it's definitely very good. Okay, now I need to beam in the execute. Definitely gonna forget. 100%. I'm not sure if I should use Elembris just to get the concussion. On the other hand, in raids, I mean, this build here works. You get a lot of health. Well, a lot. Let's say you have enough health. It's heavy, medium heavy. Feels like all I'm doing is fucking weapon swapping. Okay, Jesus beam time. Shit. The max hit is 34k. With the same shitty gear in Homestead, you used to hit for 74k. Like, what the fuck is Robble doing? Back in a minute. Well, let me correct. I mean, the 75k is obviously raid buffed, but still, it should be possible to hit 50k here on the target dummy with this 2% spell crit. Ah. Yeah, it's broken. They fixed, but Moshi, you remember before they fixed Impale. Impale also only hit for so much. And then they fixed it. And then bam, 60k. Radiant Destruction, Punching Sweeps, nope. Who cares? Nobody plays Templar anyway. Vulcan is really good though, dude. Oh, Burning Light 1.6k. Dios míos. Whoa, we have low vulnerability. I wanna try with Ilembris. Just because... no reasons, you know. Basically what happened. Jesus Beam went from Homestead 75k damage per tick to Morrowind 45k damage per tick. And then Roble is like, no, we didn't change anything. I guess, you know, like, don't know. It's bullshit. So they changed the multipliers. They're they're additive now instead of multiplicative. So every time you add a new multiplayer, you will get a lot less benefit from the damage tick. And in Morrowind, the same problem was with Nightblade's Impale. But they fixed that in Horns of the Reach. But they only fixed the Impale and nothing else. And then on Clockwork City PTS, Robel actually said they're working on it. But we haven't heard anything since then. And it's not like I fucking spammed them telling like, dude, this shit is broken. Like, no, everything is working as intended. Yeah, sure. Nerianth did 1.4k. Was actually also pretty good. But I think Vulcan in the end will be better. Also more reliable, because it's actually gonna hit the target always. I'm actually really surprised Vulcan hits that hard. Because it can, if it could crit, dude, it would probably be 3k deeps or 2.5. Oh, okay. Should I just wait for another shock ulti maybe? I don't know. That was not necessary. Don't know why I did that, but okay. It's like I don't even have time to use Jesus Beam because of the fucking rotation, dude. Pretty good deeps though, I'm not gonna lie, dude. But now I guess vulnerability only 71. I mean, that's more DPS than I get on my Magicka Sork or Magicka Nightblade. Can I get the second ulti up? I'm not sure. Master Stuff and Clench? No, not yet. I tried to do a double Clench build, but I couldn't sustain it. And Clench, it doesn't do a lot of damage, that's the main problem actually. However, I mean, we're not gonna get more DPS than this. I think they fixed more, yeah. Yeah, Frotty. So yeah, I have 5 Julianos here, 2 Ilembris, and Moondancer. And then I have a Maelstrom back bar with Flame infused and a Shock infused front bar. Obviously in a raid, I probably use a Nirnhound with spell damage. On the other hand, maybe double infuse is actually not that bad on this build because we swap every 8 seconds. That's the other thing. Because you see, charge and fiery weapon, those enchantments, they almost have same proc uptime. 2k DPS, 2k DPS, burning 2.2k. You get so much damage from that shit because it's just the more abilities you take out, the better. Like I don't need that skill. It's fucking useless basically. Hey Diru, oh. Okay, salty pleb. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks. I mean, now when I slot clench, I have rip. But yeah, I mean, doing a build with a perfect stuff is pointless. We still get good uptime though with an imperfect version, so it's not like it's not the world's end, actually. Because we just reapply our 3 dots in the back bar and then this has a 12 seconds duration. So it allows us to use a lot more force pulls, right? The main problem I have is, if we want to make use of the asylum stuff, we cannot use radiant up. You could say radiant depression, I guess. Because it's fucking useless. We can try use this. Is this targeted on myself? So wait, you cast that? And then a second later it goes off. Sure, sure. It's the... in Clockwork City, the house. I'm on the PTS here, like I have no clue, I just... the observatory prior. Haha, level. Yeah, it's true, sadly, it's true. I mean, this setup is actually pretty strong. We're just gonna swap out Elambris with Valkin in a raid. Well, actually, we can do that now, I mean. But you see, I can hit like 40k almost. That's actually fucking OP, to be honest. Actually more. I just wonder, like here, what the fuck am I supposed to slot here? I could slot Jesus Beam, but I'm not gonna use it. Because it breaks the whole rotation. You know, back in the days, Jesus Beam did so much damage. The only thing you had to keep up was Blockade and Jesus Beam. But now you need to keep up everything, and then you don't have enough time to use the fucking depression skill. Kind of a problem, but Zenimax keeps nerfing that skill. Next patch is gonna heal the enemy, just wait for it. I guess my best option is this, because I'm gonna get more Magicka. So yeah, let's try one more time. I have to go play Destiny after this. Tomorrow I will do more build videos again. Bulk biceps, yeah. That's more or less the best setup you actually can run.
Hey, wake up.
I told them I would be there at 6. It's almost 7. Shit. Yeah, we will see if Robble tries to fix it. Because he must do as much damage as Impale, otherwise it's fucking useless. And if they can fix Impale, they also can fix Jesus Beam. And the problem is, Impale has 1 damage modifier, right? When you're below 25%, you do X amount more damage. Jesus Beam has 2. So you have increased execute from 50%, so it scales. And then also the more Magicka you have, the more damage it does. So you're probably actually losing damage because it has 2 modifiers in the skill itself. Mr. Robble is like, no, that's, you know, that's supposed how it's to be. We want you to lose damage. Diruo, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, any 4-piece works fine. Ah, rearming trap, yeah, that's actually a good fucking point, dude. Let's try. That's a good point. Let's try. Don't think. Well, actually. The thing is, I'm using a lot less force pulls now, so. I don't think we gain anything. That's weird. Fucking weird. Let's try without, just to see. I mean, most of the times we are ranged anyway then, so yeah. Now, most Infallible versus Moondancer, most people prefer Moondancer because crit is kinda RNG and more max Magicka will make your abilities hit harder. And if you have lucky crits, you can even get higher damage. That's why most people use Moondancer. But in the end, the difference is really small, like it doesn't matter at all. Check your walking pieces. Oh my god, dude. You are right. Why the fuck? Well, fucking had the wrong one, thanks. I was surprised why my Magicka was so low. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's first try this and then we do another trap thingy. See. And then I have to go play Destiny, otherwise I'm screwed. Okay, are we out of combat? But yeah, it's just like... It sucks not using Jesus Beam because it like... First off, the skill just looks sexy as fuck. It sounds really nice, looks cool. Then Robble comes and says no more. And also on live server you probably can get even better deeps because it's fucking laggy here. Well, not super laggy, but your like the weaving is slower. Die. I mean that's really good damage. 37k, pretty damn good. This build actually works. And we have enough health and stuff. 1.7k. Burning 2.1k. Burning would be like 1.7k with the imperfect stuff. Now we have the perfect one, so yeah. This is good. Now let's try the trap. Okay, one more and then... What did they do to the beam? The damage multipliers are being calculated wrong. Every time you add a damage multiplier to a skill, it's gonna do a lot less damage. It's not gonna do less damage, but it does less damage than it actually should. Like here, it should hit for like 50k on a target dummy. Maybe even a little bit more, but it actually only hits for like 33k. Because the damage multipliers are wrong. It's multiplicative instead of additive. No, it's... I think at the moment it's additive. It should be multiplicative, something like that. Don't know exactly, I just know it's not right. Oh, come on, bro. Why the fuck does... One ulti point. One ulti point, dude. Now I need to wait again, otherwise my magic is ripped. They only fixed it for Nightblades, the Impale. The Impale works like it should. What happened with Impale, basically? It went from 30k to like 50k. Just because of the change they did. That's how huge of impact that shit is. But you know, no ETA. Just wait another year. On the other hand, with asylum stuff here, it's actually also pretty decent deeps. No, like it's... The lag is with me, yep. Yeah, a little bit less, so... The thing is... We just lose force pulls. Here we had 1.1k. Is that the... Here we had 1.5, 1.3, 1.3. So yeah, I don't think it's worth actually using trap. I mean, it's more or less the same DPS, but yeah, it's probably just easier. And especially, like, when you run the imperfect stuff, you need 3 force pulses. Yeah. So it will definitely be more beneficial to actually not run trap. Just spell sim here. And when we run spell sim, I mean, we could also just, in case we drop low on Magicka, we can use that shit to get more Magicka back. But yeah, the reason why I slotted is because we get 2% more Magicka. You could slot any other ability there. Like, maybe on trash fights you could use the Solar Barrage, or Eclipse, or Jesus Beam, whatever, it doesn't matter. But this here definitely works. 5 Julianos, then 2 Walking Pieces, 3 Moon Dancer, Respell Damage, the Maelstrom, Lightning Staff Backbar. Now, you can run an Infused Flame Staff or a Nirnhound. Infused Lightning Staff with a Flame Damage enchant, or a Nirnhound Lightning Staff with a Spell Damage enchant. And then front bar, the Imperfected or Perfected Asylum Staff. Because we have a lot of time to actually do force pulls, so even the imperfect one will not result in too much DPS loss. But I will do a build video this weekend, and just talk a little bit about our setup and so we are good to go. Now, let me swap the